the last material for job application letter. So the first one we will do jumble paragraph. So you will rearrange the paragraph that I cut now, and then the second one we will have grammar point. Here we will talk about passive voice. So we will talk about passive voice. It is dominant in this topic. But before we start, last week I gave you assignment dealing with the differences between two letters. Have you done this? So two letters. Do you remember? What are the similarities and differences between two letters? Do you remember that? Okay, if you haven't done it yet, just try to work in here now, just in order to look at quickly the difference between those letters. So on page 6 and 7. Okay, page 6 and 7, I asked you to find what are the similarities and differences between those two letters. Okay, I give you 5 minutes to discuss with friends next to you. Okay, just what in here, 2 or 3 of you. Okay, I give you 5 minutes to review that for those who haven't done it yet. Okay, just try to find similarities and differences. I think you find a lot of similarities. They are similar because they want to say something same with the same genetic structure. So if you look at the composition, it consists of address. What else? What is the genetic structure of job application letter? The first one dealing with address of the applicant, and then address, yeah. Okay, next salutation. Body of the paragraph and closing. Now, so the next one dealing with closure. Signature. Okay, so they are the same because they write the same thing. That's what is called as generic structure of things. Jadi struktur teksnya memang begitu. But the difference, I think we can see the details here. So you don't need to look at one by one. This word is different because we are not talking about word. So what you can see here that the way of writing in each of component. For example, the first one, what did you find for the differences? So we don't talk much about this, but we focus on the second one, differences. So can you express yours? The phone number. From this group, what did you find? What kind of differences did you find? Okay, that's dealing with, what do you call it here? Salutation. Okay, salutation. What is the difference here? Okay, one is not known, the other is noun. So we write the name because we know the name, while the second one we use sir or madam for those. So what else? The meaning of why should use sir or madam? Why not only one of them? Just sir or just madam? Okay, because they also didn't know about sex, gender, whether male or female. So that's very good. What else did you find? What else? Sorry? From the back? So we find closure. What do you mean by the difference between signature? Of course, they will. Okay, the position of. Okay, one in left, one on the right. I thought that you will say the this signature because for this student here will have different signatures. Okay. So what he means is by one on the left side, one on the right side. So, but that's not much problem, I think. Okay, what else did you find? What about the closing paragraph? Are they the same? No. Okay, so difference here, one needs to reply, the other needs to be interviewed. Okay. What else? Anything you find? Okay, I think there are a lot if you try to look at it in detail. But again, the similarities, they have the same format of doing this because this generic structure of this text must be the same. Okay. Now we will do kind of group work. Do you have any questions dealing with the similarities and differences? The first one, from the jumble paragraph, you just try to rearrange them. And then the second one, you try to label them based on the generic structure. So after get glue and then try to stitch them. Okay. It will be based on table.
Tapi ini ada tulisannya.
Okay, just put them a bit in the middle. Let's just put a label now. Put the name here just by your handwriting. What do you call this? By looking at the general structure.
Biasa aja
Next week with comment on that, whether that's correct. Because I want to look at the second one now, as it was. I'll just finalize this in 2 minutes. To look at your handout, go back to the handout I give you last 2 weeks, and just try to quote. You know the word quote? Kutip. Just quote some passive voice from the text first, and write down on your handout, your new handout. Okay. Write down. Yeah. Just try to quote maybe 3 or 4 in order to save our time. 3 or 4 passive sentence from the passage you have learned. It can be from advertisement, can be from job application letters. Kutip 3 atau 4 kalimat pasif. Do it quickly. You can work in group. It can be from letter, it can be from the ad. Because I need to explain this quickly because we ran out of time dealing with passive voice. So you have quoted some of this. The first one, only shortlisted candidates will be noticed. Okay, the characteristic here, there is here what is called as subject, and here be, and then followed by verb 3. So that's correct. Then the first one is passive voice. Okay, so listed. What do we call passive voice in Bahasa Indonesia? What is the characteristic? Di in Bahasa Indonesia we call it di or ter. Okay, in English there is always verb 3. So that's the correct way. Look at the second one. Let's say passive voice. Form be and verb 3. Okay. So I think it will be the same as the fourth one. Okay. That's. What about number 3? In which one is passive? Please reply with. It is one type of passive, but no passive sentence. The passive here is on type CV. How do you translate that? Okay, CV yang ditulis sama pasifnya kan? But it is not a passive sentence. It consists of be followed by verb 3. But the problem is be will be changed as many tenses as we know. If you know 16 tenses, be will be changed 16 times. That's the problem with learning passive voice. It means that you have to be good at tenses first in order to be able to write tenses. So I put some rules there when you need to use is and are or was, were, or have been followed by verb 3. Just study the list first. But now I just want to explain quickly the way we write passive voice from active voice to passive voice. So the rules here is we identify sentence, subject. This one is verb. Okay, so one verb 2, and then this one is object. This object for active sentence. Okay, so we move this one to the subject that become now some books. Okay, so we change from the object into subject of passive sentence, and then we have to look at this one. What kind of tense is that? Simple past. Coba dilihat, dicek di sana. Simple past. Yesterday. Okay. By. Okay. So that becomes from subject into object. Why should we change it to me? Because it is object of the word by. Okay. So that's the rule. Object of active sentence become subject of passive voice. Okay, and then change this one into look at the tense. So it will be verb because of past tense. Okay, let's have a look together for the second example. So what is the object here? The object. Okay, so the job. Okay, this one is object. We change it into subject. The job. Okay. So what kind of tense is it? Okay, it will be. That's future. Become will be. And then change this one into verb 3. Apply. Why? Okay. Okay, did you get the point? How to change from active voice into passive voice? It's a simple rule. But the thing that you need to know, I think the source of problem in learning this is on tenses. You have to be good at tenses first. So, or in another way, you just learn the list that I made there. If it is present, it will be is, am, are. If it is past tense, was, were. Present perfect, has been or have been, depending on subject. Future will be, will followed by be, can be, must be. That's the be in this case. Okay. Okay, just do the exercise at home. I try to quote some sentence, and then you find the extended. It is not related to job application letters, but for you to practice at home in order to form other passive voice, whether change from active into passive or put it back from passive into active again. So that's the exercise. But at least you do the one related to job application letter. That's fine. So then we will do that for next week. Although I said that this is the last meeting for job application letter because of the reduced time. So we cannot finish it in 3 meetings for this one. Okay. Any question before I close class? That one, and also commenting your double paragraph. Okay, thank you very much for today. See you.
Thank you.